Experimentation with some sounds. One of my favorite things is this little guy right here. It's one of my favorites. It's this guy. Where is he? Where does he go? Where'd he go? Here, right here. I got two of them. I love this thing. This little analog Bucket Brigade delay by Korg. The Monotron delay. Very cool. I got two of them because I liked it so much I bought two of them. As you can see, I have a monopoly now. I've always been infatuated by it because Synth Samurai has one, and I really like it, and I think it sounds amazing. And it's a fun synth. I mean, it has a ton of cool effects. I couldn't get my lavalier mics working. Nothing's working. I don't know. I couldn't get the lavalier mics working, so unfortunately, these are the shots that I have. Let's see. Oh, there's a big me. Hello there. Yeah, so I couldn't get the lavalier mics working, and so basically, I like the way that earth is coming in right over here. Isn't that great? It's just like squeaking in there. It's gonna getting into my glass like I'm floating in space. I'm floating. What the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, so couldn't get them to work. I don't know why. OBS sucks. It really does. I got to find another alternative because of all the other shit that I've had, the things that's been going wrong with them. Basically, I'm starting out late tonight because I just sat there trying to fucking troubleshoot all this crap. You know, plugged in the synth though, got it up and running. I love it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can. Let's see. I'm gonna go. My mic's gonna go off now. Oh no, it isn't. Okay, good. So right here. Oh, you can't see it because my chair's in the way. Right there is the monopoly, and yeah. So, and over here is my beauty. My Muse. I love my Muse. Anyway, so yeah, so you know, I've got that hooked up right, and it sounds great. I'm going to be hooking it up to some pedals. Right now, the pedals that the sounds that you heard was the Valhalla delay, which I really like a lot. Um, I love the Valhalla delay. Um, sounds great. Let's see if I can get this to play. Ready? It just sounds super nice. So yeah. All right, let's find out who we got in the chat. Right over here. Oh, over there. Over there. I don't know where it is. All right. I'll be all right. Let's see. Who do we got in the chat here? Oh, we've got Synth Mode. Welcome. We've got Mr. Anderson, Mark Anderson. Hello. Traded to the Living. What's up, buddy? We've got Bailey's Beat Lab. Blairy's Beat Lab. Sorry, bro. I'm really bad reading with names, and my eyes aren't right. You guys know that. My eyes are fucked. We've got Aaron Paris. How you guys doing? What's going on? Who else we got? Oh, we've got Mr. Machines, the Machines one. Machines have been pumping out some videos. Yes, indeedy. And we've got Mr. Hans Volt. We've got Apollo Hanzo. I haven't seen him in a while. Nice to see you, Mr. Apollo Hanzo. And who else we got? Man, there's so many people in the chat tonight. This is great. All right, well, welcome, one and all. Glad you made it. Yeah, I bought the Monopoly. I sold the Korg Minilog, and I sold the MS1 last night, the Behringer MS1 last night. I didn't get a whole lot for it, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. I think at the time I paid $199 for it, and I think it's going for what? I think it's going for $399 now or $299. I forget, but I paid $199 for it, and it isn't the Mark II. It's the second gen. So before it was the Behringer MS101, then they had to change it because of legal issues with Roland. So then they called it the Behringer MS1, and now there's the MS1 Mark II, which I believe has better chips and also has something to do with the portamento. I don't know. I got rid of it. I liked it. It was a great synth. I just think the Monopoly is much better. Kind of messed around with it today. Excuse me. Kind of messed around with it today a little bit. Busy part of the year for you, Mr. Apollo. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm glad you're here anyway. George G's, what's up? Fisk, what's up? All right. This is great. Synth Fun, what's going on? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I decided what the hell I'm gonna, get one of these things, and I've been wanting one for a long time, and I never pulled the trigger on it. And so yeah, so there it is. Well, that's not it. That's a picture of it. But I want to do a demo, a good demo. Again, I'm learning different things. I don't know if you guys saw my Halloween special last night. It was goofy. I should have had something playing in the background from my old band while I told the story, but I didn't, because I just kind of threw that together, and it was a lot of fun. I had fun doing it. I hope you guys watched it. If you didn't, whatever, that's cool. You can always go back and check it out. If you don't want to, that's fine too. But yeah, so so anyway, so I want to watch this video, and this is the man that inspired this for me, Mr. Synth Samurai. He's not here. He's probably sleeping, but that's okay. Let me see if I can fix my mic here. That's okay. So we're gonna play the Synth Samurai stuff right now. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me shut this down and go back. And I hope we, because I don't know what it is, but his videos seem very low. I don't know why, but let's see if I can get it cranked up. And here he is, the infamous Synth Samurai.
so that's a little bit of the unison mode. So if you look up here on the screen, we got unison, we've got unison, share, and poly. Now, one of my favorite modes is poly because you know I like to hit those beautiful baby face chords. Okay, so let's play a little bit around with that. Trusto. Let me see if I got some info down here. What are we saying? Yeah, let's go up and check out the insanity of the poly mode. So the poly mode, when you put it through, so you can't see it here, but I've got a reverb pedal, a delay pedal, and a chorus pedal, and I got them running. The monopoly going into the chorus pedal, into the delay, and then into the reverb. And that's how I like to use it in chord mode, the paraphonic mode, because when you play those pads, those 4-note pads, and then you run it through a chorus, it spreads it like crazy. And I'll give you a perfect example of that in a minute. And then I run it through the delay just to like really start hitting that. And this is all through stereo. And then you really start. So it's a mono synthesizer, and I run it through stereo pedals to really open this bad boy up. Okay? You understand? You understand what we're doing here? Do you understand what we're doing here? We're creating the 2025 Behringer Bro Monopoly demo for you. All right, so this is paraphonic mode dry. Let me get it set up properly. So that's the dry paraphonic. The cool thing is with paraphony or periphony or whatever you want to call it, I like calling it paraphony, is
polyphony, paraphony. I don't know. Are these new terms? Could be. It's Synth Samurai. You know, the leader of the Renegades.
Sometimes when you hit a different note at a different time, it triggers a different oscillator. So this is a 4 VCO synthesizer. And when you got it in paraphonic mode, you will hit and I actually like this sometimes better than polyphonic because you get this surprising change of oscillators depending on what you got them set on. So the first oscillator I have set on octave, a low octave 16 on a pulse width modulation, okay? The second VCO is on a saw wave at 8. And then I've got the third VCO at a saw at 8, and then I've got the fourth VCO on a pulse width modulation at 8 as well. So I got the top VCO down an octave. And sometimes when I put one up, like watch this. If I put this up here.
Wait until he adds effects to this. This is where it gets good. I'm just going to skip a little bit.
Thanks, buddy. Always. So I was thinking the other day, what's the point of this channel? What am I doing it for? And I was thinking, you know, I'm so happy that you.
Here we go.
Add in some chorus. Listen to it widen. Listen to the chorus. It's just a drone.
Very cool.
Bring in some delay. Here we go.
This is why I bought this synthesizer. Mr. Mitchell Cohen. How are you, sir? Glad you could make it. Man with beard, glad you could make it. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. Very nice. This is a great demo. Mr. Jeremy Clark, welcome. Yes, you do have a Voyager, Mitchell. It's one of my favorite mode keyboards, man. I always wanted one. Well, you know, there's nothing like hardware synthesizers. There isn't. It's phenomenal. Listen to that, man. That's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Do you see, man, I'm telling you, you put these three guitar pedals here. I know this is a Behringer MONOPOLY video sponsored by you, the Synth Renegades, you know. I know this is a Behringer MONOPOLY video, but I got to tell you, the friggin' guitar pedals, when you put the Behringer MONOPOLY through the Digitech Notilla chorus, the Digitech Obscura delay, and the Digitech Polera reverb, It's absolutely crazy. It's one of my signature sounds and all the.
Now, see, I just looked far and wide for those pedals on Reverb, and I couldn't find them. I can't find them anymore. They don't make them anymore. And that is a great combination. It sounds ridiculous. I am interested in the Zoom pedal. Mr. Hans Volt has two of them, and they sound great. I know they sound great. But I mean, I'm going to see if I can do something. So bear with me. I'm going to try to do something now with my Monopoly using, you ready? VSTs. All right. I got plenty of pedals, but I'm just going to bear with me. Let's see what we can do here. Hold the phone. Oh, wrong one. Now, I'm going to add the chorus. First, I'm going to add the wider. Let's see what that sounds like. It's a little spreading tool. Let's see. Now I'm going to add the chorus. Now I'm going to add the delay. Well, that was fun. I don't know. That was kind of cool. Again, I got to get used to using the synthesizer. They're all different. That's what I was saying to Samurai today. Everything in my studio is different. You know, my wife came in today and said, what is that? She doesn't really sound like that. In my head, she does. And I said, well, it's the synth I got because I sold the other two synths. I sold 3 synths to replace it with one synth. So I sold the Spice, I sold the Mini Lug, Mini Log, whatever the fuck you call it, and I sold the MS1. I don't know. I had the Mini Log when it first came out back in 9 years ago. Jesus Christ. I got the MS1 probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I just got the Spice a little while ago, and it really wasn't my cup of tea. It's a cool little synth, don't get me wrong. I should have got the grind. I know Hans doesn't like the grind, but I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I really liked it. You know, I like the grind, but I really like the monopoly. I just think it's special. It's all analog. It sounds amazing. You know, and I have a variety of, you know, great synthesizers in my studio, you know, right behind me. Yeah, let's do it this way. Right behind me, I've got the Moog Messenger and I've got the Moog Muse, right? Over to the left of me over here, which is your right, I guess. I've got the DeepMind 12, which I actually love. And I've got the Arturia Matrix Fruit, which Machines One actually hates. That's okay. I hate his Tonewerk. Anyway, then over here, I've got 2 Behringer Edges. I've got a Donor B1 synth, which I love that little synth. It's a little TB303 kind of clone. On my desk, I've got the new Behringer LM drum, which I love this thing. I'm going to do something in a bit with that right now. I'll show you. I've got the over here. I've got the. Let me see if I can pan the camera over here. Hold on, kids. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if you could see it, but over here I've got the cat and 2 wasps underneath that. I've got the Hydra. You can't really see. I've got the Hydra on top there. I've got the down below there. I've got the Osmos in the corner there. I don't know if you can see it in the corner. Get out of the way. In the corner over here, I've got the Ambient Zero. Above that over here, I've got the that's the Mini Freak Juno X. I love the Juno X. It's not on right now. Whatever. I'm sorry. And I've got the Malevolent, PWM Malevolent. And then below that, I can't really see it, but below that, I've got the Monopoly. I've got a TD3 MO. I've got a RD6 that's not plugged in. Then I've got my TR8, my TR8S, my Matrix. No, I'm sorry, my Arturia Drum Brute Impact. And I've got a TB3 over there, TB303 or TB3. I don't know. There's so many TBs. I've got a slicer pedal right here. And then under that, I've got a vocoder or a vocal processor. Got another vocal processor right here by Roland. I've got another vocal processor underneath here. I love drum machines and vocal processors. I don't know why. I've got various pedals scattered all over the place. I am going to be, that's the other thing. I did say I was going to hook up the Dunes, the Greg Loonsberry pedal, excuse me, to the Messenger, but I think I'm going to hook that up to the Monopoly. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Itarian, how are you, sir? I'm glad you made it. Yes, indeed. Anyway, yeah, so let's see. What else do we got? Yeah, and I've got various pedals. I've got this thing. Let's see if I can put this on. Hold on one second. I haven't played the Malevolent in a while. I think it's turned on, right? It's such a strange little synthesizer. It really is. It's a strange little synthesizer. It keeps, I don't know what's going on right now. Something's going on right now. It just keeps making sounds. Yeah, there we go. I just shut it off. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. I really like the sound of, I mean, everything in here is different. Everything in here is definitely different. And I think that the thing is having different functionality in a studio, different drum sounds, different keyboard sounds. You know, like I said, my wife thinks they all sound the same. And, you know, to a point, they do, right? I mean, it's what you do with them. It's how you create the sounds. You know, the other thing is, let's see. I want to try doing something here. Let me try this. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna try something. And I don't know what the sound is right now. It's really freaking me out, actually. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Really weird. This is the LM. Now, what I'm going to do, all right, this is the LM. And what I'm going to do is, let me try something here. Give me a second. Hey. See if I can get this. Sounds pretty cool. Okay. So that's the LM, the Monopoly, and I have no idea what that sound is. It's got to be. I think it's the Malevolent. The Malevolent does weird shit, man. Let me shut that off. There we go. Yeah, so that was the Monopoly and the LM drum. I love the LM drum. It just sounds so good. It's such a deep, lo-fi drum machine, and it's deep. And the panning on it is fantastic. Yeah, I think the Monopoly sounds great. Again, I'm still learning it. It's a cool sounding synth. Check out this demo by Samurai is amazing. Definitely check it out. Let's get this guy back up there. So definitely check it out. I really like that demo that he did. And yeah, the Malevolent is very weird. It's extremely weird. That lead line that I just did was horrible, by the way, but that was the Muse. I just like playing. The Muse is amazing. It just sounds great. But yeah, let me read some of the comments, see what you guys are up to, what's going on. Let's see. Mark Anderson says this might be Synth Samurai's best vid. I don't know, man. He's got a lot of great demos that he does. I have to say, for this Behringer Monopoly demo that he did was freaking amazing. It just sounded great. And again, those pedals that he has, I mean, I'm using VSTs right now. I have tons of pedals. This is getting ready to be put on it. This is a analog delay by Ibanez. It's called the Echo Shifter. This is a really nice pedal. I'm going to be hooking this little guy up. They're ready to go. They're on the shelf next to it. This is a really cheap distortion by Cool Music. It's called Insane. It's a great distortion pedal, and I'm going to throw that on the Monopoly as well. But yeah, man, I really like the sound of this thing. Again, I'm still learning it, but let me get back to the chat here. Let's see. Sounds pretty mean. We're having a voyage. It's we have a Voyager. Yeah, I read that, Mitchell. Yeah, you do. You have a Voyager. I know. I saw you. You sampled the shit out of that. I know you did. The Voyager is a great synthesizer. It's one of my favorite Moog synthesizers, like I said. Let's see. Been making some D&B presets in Vital to be more accessible for those who don't have Serum, etc. Vital's great. I have Vital. I haven't used it in a while, but it is great. That's from Mitchell. Mitchell does a lot of programming and stuff. I won't, give it away where you work. But Mitchell's a cool guy. I used to work with him. He's a great guy. Super talented guy too. Let's see. Mitchell, if you have a website, man, put it up. Let's see. The Zoom pedals are cheap, but you can chain up to 6 effects, Hans said. And that's why I bought it, Hans. You talked me into that, buddy. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's on its way. It has a shimmer and space reverbs, among others. Yeah, and I have a Big Sky that I use. I have a bunch of pedals. They were on the shelf, but I made room for the Monopoly. What is this? Is echo cutting out from you guys? Signal is choppy for me. Oh. Sound is okay for me. Delays, filters, comps, and mod effects. Get off the 5K machines, 56K machines. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sorry if it was janky. I didn't sound, it sounded great over here. Yeah, I got Mint Mobile, dude. I don't have those problems. I don't know. Maybe it's where you live, bro. Let's see. Loving this sound. Thank you. Uh, is there a latch feature? Yes, I was using the latch feature on the Monopoly. Monopoly is what was it? What did I pay for this thing? $5.49, I think it was. Can one of you guys look that up? Machines or Hans? Can you look that up? And see what it costs. I think I paid $5.49. I don't know. I had some gift cards from selling the gear, and my guy just put all of it towards it. So I was just like, whatever. I think I owed like $49 or something like that. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Thank you, Blairies. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mark. Sounded killer. Traded to the living. Thank you. Let's see. Eternian, good day. Robes. The Muse gang all the way, brother. That's right. We got Victor Korftron in here too. He's got a Muse. And what was the other guy? Oh man, what was his name? Samurai showed his stuff. Was it today or last night? He lives around here somewhere too, on the East Coast, I think. He's got a Muse. So there's a bunch of us, you know. I went with the Muse instead of the Polybrute. I think it's a better sounding synth, but Polybrute you could do a lot more with, I'm sure. But I like the Muse. Let's see. I'm gonna switch cameras up here. Let's see what else we got. We've got have you got a Bro 1 Echo Craft? What's a Bro 1? Oh, a Pro 1? No, I don't. The Behringer Pro 1? No, I don't have that. I know when you daisy chain two of them together, it's a pretty fascinating synthesizer. Let's see what else we got here. Where's the modular rig? I hope, are you talking to me? I used to have a modular rig. It was a small Pittsburgh modular. I don't do modular anymore. My modular rig now is my Edge, my double Edge, my Cat, and my two Wasps. So I link together. I might actually set up at some point the what do you call them? The Volcas. That's a modular to me because I'm not going down that rabbit hole again, man. Let's see. Got a Bro 1 Echo. Get a Bro 1 Echo. If you haven't got one, Epic Sound. Yes, I hear. Listen, I would love to, but I am trying. If you notice, I sold 3 synthesizers and replaced it with 1. So I'm kind of consolidating. I'm trying to stop buying gear. I know Samurai's like buy day Friday. You know, every Friday we got to buy something. I can't do that. That's not in my wheelhouse, man. I can't. I tried doing that. Doesn't work for me. Oh, my misses. Let's see. Super Rad Studio Echo. Thank you, man. Yours is too, bro. You got Traded to the Living Studio is amazing. He's got some killer gear. It's amazing. You should do a studio tour again. It's very cool. Let's see. Looks like a fun studio you wouldn't be bored in. No, I'm never bored in. You know, it's funny. I used to get writer's block. You know, you surround yourself with all these tools. You don't get writer's block, man. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. Like I very seldomly get a blank mind and go, I can't do anything. I don't know what I'm doing. That's very rare. Having all this gear around me, it's just constantly coming up with sounds and beats, and it's, you know, it is what it is. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Thank you, machines. Where are we? Oh, traded to the living left. Okay, well, I'm sorry, man. Hey, good night. Good guy. Let's see. Electronic composer, how are you, sir? with no more gear. All day, baby. Tactical MIDI, how are you? Davey the Hug Monster, greetings. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, guys, like, you know, I think this is a great sounding synth. Here's that. Can you guys hear that? It sounds like a snare drum. It does. It sounds like a snare drum. I don't know what that is. I was right. It was the Malevolent. Fucking Malevolent, man. I've been printing some end cheeks. I just finished these guys. I want to show you these before I go. These came out really nice. They're I don't know if you can see the finish on there, but you can see the PWM logo in the distance there. But these came out really nice. I'm very happy with these. I am selling Malevolent and Mantis end cheeks. They came out super nice. I'm selling them for about $35. So if you do own a Malevolent and you want some end cheeks, let me know because I'll print them out. I have various colors right now. I only have green, orange. These are all neon colors too. You can't really tell with this camera, but this thing like glows in the dark. Echo, turn studio lights blue. Echo, be quiet. God, she's such a pain in the ass. I don't know if you can see that, but they kind of glow. So yeah, so I got these. I've got wooden ones that I'm printing out. I use wood filament and I stain them. So yeah, if you're interested, hit me up on my website. On my website, you can hit me up with my email. It's just echocraft@gmail.com. If you haven't seen this yet, let me switch. So this is my website for merchandise. I don't know if anybody's interested in my merch, but let's check it out. So we have the, I'm selling a lot of these Vafangul, the infamous Vafangul shirts, hats. The bucket hat comes in black, it comes in tail and white. And this was the Synth Samurai version of the Vafangul. Right here, it's got the flat earth on the back. Let's show you guys. Vafangul. And we've got the flat earth on the back. We get the United States flag right there. And then right here, if I can get a picture of that guy, there is the Synth Renegade Mafia dude. Okay? Yeah. Back. So we've got a variety of shirts. We've got the Moog shirts. These are up and running right now. If I get pulled down, if I told cease and desist, I'm going to cease and desist. Echo, turn studio lamps pink. There we go. So this is the Moog Muse Taiwan USA shirt. Pretty cool. Show you what that looks like. And I've got the Rebel Taiwanese flag is right here. It's a very interesting flag. It's got 5 stars around the sun. Pretty cool. It's a Rebel flag. Then I've got the Moog Muse shirt. If anybody's interested. Yeah. Not asking a whole lot for these. And then I've got the shirt I'm wearing tonight, which is the Moog Messenger shirt with the big Moog emblem on the back. I've got SRM on the sleeve. And I've got an EchoCraft logo here. Now, if you don't want the EchoCraft logo, I have to make one for Machines because I did tell him that I was going to make him one. And I'm going to have his logo on the sleeve and stuff like that. I'll put whatever logo you want on the sleeve. So just let me know. Also, I've got Behringer Bro hats. These are all embroidered. I've got the EchoCraft SRM Full Blast shirt. This is a long sleeve shirt. It's not a jersey. It's not a sweatshirt. Got SRM. And we've got Ghost Echo. That's the new album that's coming out. Ghost Echo on the front. Three Machines is something that I've been planning, but I haven't done it yet. But we'll see what happens. We've got the SynthNet, like CyberNet or Skynet. It's the same logo, but I just put SynthNet under it. And that's a full blast shirt. It's got EchoCraft in Japanese down the back. Yeah, check it out. These sell a lot. The Synth Mafia shirts I sell a lot of. $26 gets you a Synth Mafia full-blown shirt. And then my favorite shirt is this guy. Forgive me, Father, for I have synth. Kind of a gothic nun with leather gloves on, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. Again, it got the Ghost Echo logo on the sleeve, and on the back it's in Japanese. That shirt I will not change. If you want that shirt, that's the way it comes, $32.88. So I've got various mugs, I've got flags, I've got beanies, I've got hoodies, you name it, I've got it. Okay, this is one of my album covers. This is For the Love of Robots, right here. This is an EchoCraft shirt as well. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, guys, check it out. Let's see, where did that? So anyway, here we go. Like I always say, fellas, I'm going to take off. It's getting late. If you, like I said, buy a shirt, support me. That's cool. I appreciate that. A lot of people do buy my Synth Mafia shirts and my Forgive Me, Father, for I have synth shirts. The Moog shirts, if you want one, definitely pick one up because I'm not going to have them up there much longer. I'm afraid that I'm going to get slammed for that, but I don't care, as I make them for myself anyway. Because you can't get this logo, you can't get a Messenger shirt. Their shirts suck on their website. I'm sorry. I've looked at their shirts. This is fucking stupid looking shirts. They used to have cool shirts, but I don't know what's up with Moog, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. So listen, Kumite glass broke last week. What Kumite glass? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Let's see. Good night. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go too, guys. I just want to say thank you again for coming on to my show and letting me share this stuff with you. I love it. I love talking to everybody in the chat. And again, I always say, stay creative, stay frosty. Okay. Watch your six. And remember, be good to one another. Peace out.